What is the first piano you should buy for your child? Every parent wants the best for their child, and purchasing a piano for the first time may be a tough decision. Many factors must be considered before making a decision to buy the piano. When a parent is looking to buy a piano, one of the most typical questions I usually hear is, what kind of piano should I buy? And always followed by another question, what if my child doesn't want to play the piano anymore? These concerns are understandable, since choosing the perfect piano for your child may be a difficult task. But don't worry, in this video I will help you to decide on which piano is best for your budget and your child. Remember that when you buy an instrument for your child, you are not simply buying a physical thing. This could be the beginning of your child's lifelong interest for music. Today I will share these 3 tips to help you decide which piano to buy. Number 1. Budget. Ask yourself how much you are willing to put aside to buy an instrument for your kids. The amount can be very different. Some parents' budget is only less than 1,000, some are willing to pay 3,000 to 5,000, and some even have very high budget of more than 10,000. If you want your child to take piano lessons seriously and can afford a higher cost, acoustic piano, like an upright piano or a grand piano, is the way to go. This instrument responds better to fingers touch, have a longer lifespan, and hold a much better value than digital pianos. If you are very sure that you want to buy an acoustic piano, let your child choose the perfect match by testing out. They can touch the key and play on the piano to get the general feel of the piano in person, because they are the ones who play it. Digital piano, on the other hand, are more suitable if you are uncertain if your child will be interested in playing the piano in the long term. A digital piano may not be able to duplicate the sound of an acoustic piano, but it does offer advantages. It's more affordable, lighter, can be played with headphones, and does not require tuning. Most digital pianos and keyboard include features which may be entertaining for your child to explore. Number 2. If you only have a budget of 1,000, you may want to consider buying a keyboard with that price tag. At the budget, you can get a lightweight keyboard which is suitable for fresh beginner, but not a serious learner. Playing on lightweight keyboards may cause the child to have very bad habits when the child switches to playing on the acoustic piano. One of the obvious bad habits is a touch, because the keyboard only have non-weighted keys. For example, I have a student who started learning with the keyboard. When he switched to piano, they couldn't control the dynamics of the piano. Upright pianos have weighted keys, and you need to use your hands, fingers to play louder or softer, which is impossible to practice on a keyboard. If you have a budget of 2,000 to 4,000, you may want to consider buying a digital piano or a used upright piano. Nowadays, the technology for the digital piano is so advanced that some of the digital pianos are similar to acoustic piano. The big difference between digital and acoustic is that digital uses a soundboard to produce the sound, and acoustic piano uses real strings to produce the sound. So when you press the key, a felt cover hammer inside the piano strikes the metal string. It is the vibration of this metal string that produces the familiar piano sound. If you have a budget of more than 5,000, you can consider buying a new upright piano. This can be used for a long term, as you don't need to upgrade this anymore, unless you want to upgrade to a grand piano. So number 3. Tuning is essential on a regular basis if you want your acoustic piano to stay in tune. Acoustic piano may get out of tune simply by just play. A couple of piano tuners I met in the past suggested tuning your piano every 6 to 12 months. So acoustic piano can also get out of tune due to environment. Tuning may cost roughly $80 to $100 every section, more for grand pianos. Over 10 years, that's $1,000 just for tuning. So here's the summary of pros and cons for digital and acoustic piano. Conclusion. Remember, having a piano will be better than not having one. If you are on a tight budget and can only afford a small 61 key spring action keyboard, then this will be a good enough to start. The purpose of this video is to make sure you are making an informed decision. In the end, what's most important is that you are nurturing the musical interest of your child.